You have two choices. Either you're a victim or you succeeded. And as long as you're going to embrace victimhood, success is never even a possibility. So the first thing a person has to do is decide that they're not going to be a victim anymore. Decide that they are responsible for their own lives. Well, this is the disturbing aspect to me. This is one of the most beautiful places in the world. I mean, your jaw is just open as you're driving through and seeing this vegetation all around you, etc. And on this island, they have open air GMO experimentation going on.
We live in a democracy, and it's absolutely insane that we're not allowed to talk about this.
Do you feel like in the ranks that you described that this has become like a form of a religion, the vaccine thing, and that nobody can speak against it?
It is. Like all orthodoxies, it's cruel and it's often lethal.
Right now, I think the world, there's so much tragedy in it, and it becomes very public in the 24 hours news cycle, as far as how it gets exacerbated, through the news. And I think what you said earlier, people are looking they have doubt, but they're looking for a reason to have faith.
Yeah.
I guess in a sense, the idea is that there's this moral virtue to capitalism. Most people say, hey, to be really successful as a capitalist, you have to be in this dog-eat-dog kind of world or environment, as compared to saying, there's a moral virtue here.
Well, Patrick, you've just hit on one of my higher purposes, is that I think capitalism is collectively the greatest thing the humanity's ever created.
This is a poignant statement, savers or losers, because they're saving dollars or whatever their currency is.
That's all they know.
Yeah, and incidentally, it's promulgated. You have zero debt and you need to save, and that's the way you get to your future.
And I have 100% debt and no savings. It's opposites. It's a parallel universe.
So do you think now, since your book has come out, you're seeing some of the trends that are happening in certain cultures, where do you think this is going in the next 5 to 10 years? Do you think that we're going to actually start to see this shift in the way that we approach addiction and understanding it, and as a society react to it?
I think it totally depends on us. I think there are some encouraging trends, some super discouraging trends.
You can't go to school or you can't go to work unless you get these shots. There's a point in time you say, well, you know what? Maybe I'm going to take a keener interest in this now, because this is coming into my body. This is coming into my child's body. There is more attention being brought to vaccines, to pharmaceuticals, to GMOs. It's being driven by parents, moms especially, and it's across the board. Again, the common thread. What's going into my child's body? Knowledge is power, and knowledge is empowering. So I don't see it as a hopeless thing. I have a lot of hope and trust in humanity, and the fact that people are bright, people care, and if we can bring these issues to light, that there could be change in the world that's a beneficial change.